going on, guys? It's me, Boba T. We're here today playing some Angerfoot. We're gonna find out why this guy's feet so angry. What did he do? Maybe he needs some kind of ointment for that, dude. I don't know. We're gonna find out. All right, let's get into it. Go ahead. Pause that. Whoa. Glitch it out. I actually already did kind of play a little bit. Wanted to make sure this game wasn't hard. Let me just fix something really quick here. There we go. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, dang it. I was so close. Oh, that guy should have died. He should have died for real. Oh gosh. Whew. Ow. That guy got. Dang. I always think that I got at least like 1 or 2 hits left and then that's it. Oh no. Yeah, take that. Oh, I forgot to put shoes back on my guy. Last time I played, I did a challenge where you have to defeat all the enemies with no shoes on. And I forgot to put my shoes back on. Ah, dang it. It's arguably like 1,000 times funner just to run through the game just kicking people for some reason. I feel like using the weapons is cool, but I gotta watch out for that room. Using the weapons is cool, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's funner just to kick people in the face. I'm just gonna start gunning it. Oh, I think that's what I need to do. I think I need to just go for it. I'm like trying to be too much like John Wick and like blow like tactfully go through, but see, then going fast doesn't really help either. I still gotta watch out for stuff like that and that. I don't know how nobody got me. Oh no, I forgot about this room. This is the room that sucks. I like how I'm just kicking everybody and shooting nobody. I keep forgetting to use my pistol. I think also too because there's so many of these guys. There's so many of these explodey dudes that I feel like it's easier just to kick. Because then that happens. The thing that sucks about this level too, but it's also I understand why they do it in this game, is there's no checkpoints. It's just you get through the level, and if you make it through the level, you make it through, which is kind of interesting because I feel like that's a very old school way of doing things. I feel like older games had like the level based system and didn't have checkpoints, and you just went from start to finish on every level. Oh, I shot the grenade he had. Dang. How the heck am I still going? That was last minute. Oh no. Oh, see, I knew that guy was right there. Oh, I should have just shot. I was gonna kick that guy at him. I should have just shot. I don't know why I didn't. Dude, I'm like straight locked in right now. Oh. Oh my gosh, there's so many of those dudes. Oh my goodness, look at how many of them there are. What the heck? What is going on? Why is there like gas in here? Oh, it's just like they're having a party, that's why. That makes sense. Where do I go? What the heck? Oh, duh. Oh, that was the entrance. That was the start of the level. Wow. I just went in a big circle. I keep feeling like there's something behind me. Complete the level in 1 minute, leaving no survivors. Dang. Complete the level in... What? Complete the level in 5 seconds? That's not right. Complete the level in 5 seconds. It's gotta be something with the window. Like you can jump over it or something. Dude, that'd be so funny if like you could... Wow. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's crazy. Oh, I unlocked some shoes. I did. Did they really just give me Birkenstocks right now? Dude, I want some Air Jordan looking shoes. That's what I want. I don't know why, for some reason that guy looks like a Ninja Turtle. The bomb guy. I just now realized that. He kind of looks like Donatello. In a weird way. Okay, just complete the level. Let's complete the level in 30 seconds. Detonators. Complete the level wearing detonators. That must be a shoe, I take it? I don't think I have that shoe. Oh, wait. I was trying to see if I had the shoe. I didn't realize they had names. I just now realized that. Holy sandals. That's what they're calling them. Jesus sandals, essentially. Wow. Brain expanders. Everyone has a really big head. That's why. Oh, okay. So the shoes are like modifiers, almost. So you get a second chance at life. That's kind of cool. Kicking goons replenishes ammo. That's interesting. I'll have to keep an eye out for the detonators. Whatever that means. What is... Really? You could talk to him. I've been here for 2 hours. 2 hours? Really? Yeah, you should be very worried. And look at this cockroach. Wait. I don't have the shoes on. Obviously, I'm doing something wrong here. Why are my shoes not on? Is that just like part of the level or something? So I could have swore I had shoes on. Oh, that's weird. Sorry, dude. He's still going. He's still going. Wow, okay. Oh, hi. The last time I went up these stairs, I got mugged. Last time I went up these stairs, I mugged someone. I don't know why I thought that was so funny. What do these guys got? Welcome to the stairwell. We're the local muggers. We provide excellent service and affordable rates. I wonder if I should kick them now. No exit, go away. Yeah, I'm just gonna kick him. Please leave me alone. I'm brooding. What are you, Batman? I can't actually read, but I'm trying anyway. Doesn't have a great education system. Well, must not. If you guys are all doing crime, must not have a very good education system. Brood like that, sucker. Oh, this guy's partying up in here. Oh, dude. It's like a mini wrecking ball. A disco wrecking ball. I'm trying to get my music career off the ground. I just need a cool DJ name. I'm thinking DJ Bass Gobbler. What do you think? I think you need to stop. What are you doing, dude? You know what? I'm gonna leave him alone because I agree. His roommate is the worst. Why is the toilet in the bathtub? What the heck? Oh, well, they're gonna need a whole new everything in there. Biggest subwoofers I've ever seen. Okay. I think that's everything right here. Don't do it. Sometimes I think about jumping. Don't. But then I remember I can't swim. Oh. Well, here, let me help you. There's got to be some kind of trophy for kicking like every NPC. I bet there probably is something. You're gonna go fight Goo Cop. Can I get your shoes when you die? That's not nice. No, you can't have my shoes. Looks like I robbed a bank, but I actually run a door repair business. Some of these are good, dude. Some of these are funny. I'm gonna break all your doors just because you said that. The amount of money those guys make for some of the work they have to do, hey, more power to those carpentry guys. But it's fairly easy to fix doors and put doors together. I know because I've done it before. And way cheaper. So that is very true that they are very expensive. I don't know why I'm kicking those walls. Obviously they're not going to open. I just had a feeling maybe something would happen, but nothing. Yeah, see, like that one, I don't know why I kicked that one. I didn't need to. How do I... There we go. I like this guy's gun. It's good for those scary engagements where you don't know if you're going to make it to them. Because you know one of those bullets will definitely hit him. Oh my gosh, there's like so many guys. And So many different directions there. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot the holy sandals. I thought I was like waiting for the thing to restart, and it did restart. I just... Is that soap? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think I might have... I think my heart might explode. Oh my gosh. The rumbling on my controller was insane there for a sec. I thought the controller was gonna explode. It felt like everything was vibrating. I need to turn this way up. Thank you. And then I need to... Sorry. What's the settings here? And then I need to... Sorry, I had to change some settings. And then, what did I come in here for? Oh, yeah, the sensitivity. Let me try that. I don't know if I like this type of game. I don't know. I'm kind of hit and miss on whether or not I like a really high field of view in this game, because it makes everything look weird. I personally feel like field of view really helps when you're playing games like Call of Duty, where like you're playing these big sprawling maps. I feel like zooming out far away, it makes sense. Like if you're looking at like a really large distance, it makes sense to have a high field FOV. But I think when you're talking about these really close quarters engagement, where you're like in the same room as the person, I don't think it's always that helpful. Because it kind of like shrinks everything in front of you, like by a lot, when you're really close up. In my mind, that's how I think about it. But I'll try it for a little bit. We'll see how it goes. If I don't like it, I'll change back. Narcotomy Towers. Ugh. I haven't been doing any of these challenges really, because I figure it's probably better to get to the game and get the most shoes possible, and then go back and do all the challenges, because I bet there will be ones like later in the game that are really useful, especially for doing the challenges and stuff like that. Also, I'm not playing this game to speedrun. I don't plan on trying to. I'm not really a speedrunner necessarily. I wouldn't consider myself a speedrunner. I'm actually the opposite. I usually like to take a long time with games. I like games that take many, many hours to beat. So this is kind of out of my ordinary. But I like the art style a lot. And it reminds me of like I don't know, it reminds me of something I would watch on like Adult Swim as a teenager or something. This has got a certain aesthetic I like. Oh my gosh. Having some frame rate dips here. Wait. Oh no. That stinks. Oh, whoa. Who are all these guys? I like how when you kick in the air, he does like kind of a double kick type thing. Oh gosh. Oh. I really like hang on. Oh gosh. Whoa. That's a lot of dudes over there. Okay, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh. That's why I grabbed that mini Uzi. Oh. How do you not, like, burn your feet doing that? Complete the level without jumping. How do you get across that one gap? Interesting. There's probably a way. I just don't know. I'm sorry. No, it's oh, jeez. Stuck in my windpipe. This game's turning into Mirror's Edge. Hang on, I gotta change this back because I feel like I messed with this and I shouldn't have. I do want to lower the FOV back down, though, just a little bit. This game is turning into Mirror's Edge. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that game, but it's a... oh, dude, what? That, like, slid me off the side for whatever reason. Like, I walked up his body. Mirror's Edge was a game about this girl that did parkour, and she was a free runner, and their job was ultimately to deliver stuff, kind of like the post office, I guess, but it was like high important things she would deliver, like government documents and things like that. Anyways, it was a cool game where you basically ran through the city, and it was a first-person game, but there was no weapons. Well, that's not true. I think later in the later part of the game, you could use guns and stuff, and there was a little bit of combat. And then there was a second game that came out. Actually, there was a second game that came out, kind of like years later, like 5 or 6 years later, I think. And that game had a lot more combat. It even had like an online mode or something, or like a trial thing, like where you could race your friends and stuff. But anyway, that's what this reminds me of. Is the parkour in that game. Dang it. Oh, there we go. Oh, dude. There's a lot of those guys over there. Ooh. Dude, what? How do I got that fast? I feel like I should try to kill this guy. Because I don't know if he could snipe me from the other side, but that's not going to help if he keeps shooting at me too. Oh, man. I'm really not that great at this game. Clearly. Oh, I forgot I get a second win. I totally forgot. That was my fault. I knew I was gonna get shot in the back, and I think I'm just, I don't know. I like how those guys are like dogs. I can kind of snipe him from here. Oh, that's cool. See, I remember what I was going to say earlier. I was going to say earlier, what I really like about this game is that it's very fast-paced. What I don't like about this game is that it seems like it is kind of pushing you more towards the aspect of him kicking with his foot rather than using guns, because they give you so much limited ammo, which is fine. I think for this game that makes sense. But what I really want, what I really would like, and what I think would be cool is if they made a John Wick game like this. It doesn't have to necessarily be a John Wick game, because that will probably never happen. But I want, like, you know, like this game kind of reminds me of what's that one game, Sifu, a little bit. It's kind of like that. I mean, it's more fast paced. Obviously, it's a first person shooter, not an action combat game. But it's the similar concept of it's level based and it's highly replayable, and it has a lot of the samey enemy types throughout the levels, and the way that the structure is, and like but much like that game doesn't necessarily push you to have weapons, this game doesn't necessarily push you to have guns. It even encourages you to try to get through levels where you just use your foot. So what I'm saying, in a roundabout way, what I'm saying is there's never been a John Wick style game where the combat is essentially I keep forgetting about the second chance thing, where the combat is essentially gun related. And I think to make a good John Wick game, I'm not saying it has to be necessarily a John Wick game, but a game that basically has gun fu is basically what I'm saying. There's not really any games out there like that, at least that I know of. just gonna snipe all these guys from far away. So I think if they did make a game like that, though, I think it would do really good. Because people like John Wick. People have been. I've talked to people that wish there was a game with gun fu like how they'd shown in John Wick. There's just nothing really out there like it, really. Like, video games these days try to have like really flashy movesets, but even in like most FPS games, it's really just like, you know, the same combat style of like Call of Duty, you know, and Apex Legends, Valorant. Like, you know, it's that type of FPS. It's not. Even the third-person shooter games that we get are still even more like those other games, you know, Fortnite, Gears of War stuff. There's no like other combat other than just shooting the gun. There's no. I guess the closest thing you'd probably say that you could get to something like that is maybe like Metal Gear, because Metal Gear has a lot of really good close quarters combat and gunplay. I still think him grinding on the rail with his feet like that must burn like crazy. Anyways. I didn't even look over there because I assumed it wasn't going to be good. I probably should look over there. This is for legit parkour. Like, this is not even, which I'm fine with. I like parkour. Oh, it's a sniper. So how do I get past that part? I think there's a overhang right there. So the sniper is definitely shooting me. Very interesting. Okay, so then how do I... See, but how the... I don't really understand where I'm supposed to go past that. There must be something that I missed. I have to go across? Ah, right, okay, right here. I'm stupid. So you stop at the last one. There's kind of a rhythm to this level in particular because obviously you don't want to... Oh, wow, what was going on in here? What the heck is going on in here? Whoa. Distracting me. There's kind of a rhythm to this level because obviously there's sounds like they don't want you to... They don't want him to shoot that thing. If he shoots that thing, you're definitely going to get got. He has like a little... I don't know if you guys can hear it, but he has like a little sound he make, little noise that alerts when he's about ready to shoot. infected with eye worms. Ew. Complete the level without killing an enemy. I still don't get that one because there's so many levels where there's at least one other person. Oh, this is a boss. This is a legit boss. I've had enough of you, Angerfoot. The Violence Gang will do what it does best. Violence. Goo copter. Whoa. This guy's causing like so much damage. I'm just gonna have him run over everything. Might as well clear it out. How am I supposed to hit him though? Oh, I'm literally supposed to just kick him? I'm gonna kick a helicopter down. That's the dumbest thing ever. I'm gonna kick this helicopter with my holy sandals. The power of Christ compels you. For some reason, also, in a way, this game kind of reminds me of Bugsnax. I think maybe it's the art style. The art style is kind of like that. That's crazy. I just straight up Chuck Norris kicked this helicopter out of existence. Oh no. I just kicked the armor off. Now it's time for the real boss fight. They're literally in a car. They're just in a car. Inside of a helicopter. Ooh, okay. Dang. Here, I'll put you guys out of your misery before he hits you, because that's just the right thing to do. Oh, sorry, I missed that one guy. Sorry, buddy. You can really kick the crap out of it. That's kind of crazy. Ooh. All right. Oh, they're playing beer pong right there. That's kind of cool. Ooh, yeah. I just gotta get away when they do that. I wish you could kick the guys. I wish you could kick the guys at the helicopter. That would be kind of helpful. It's got to be dead now, right? Do not start driving in the car. You're going to start driving in the car. Yeah. I actually did not know that was going to happen, but I could see it coming as soon as I saw the car. And the car has a wrecking ball. This is the weirdest boss fight ever, and I love it. I think it's great. Alright, now you guys come out. Ooh. With the Jesus sandals. Wow. Shoes recovered. Those are some nice. It's nice shoes. Uh-oh. No. Don't leave me, bad cop. We still have our whole lives ahead of us. Oh. What is that? Oh, no. The violence gang has failed their mission, but the pollution gang won't be stopped so easily. You and your precious shoes will drown in slime. Gross. What was that thing? And where are the other Primo sneakers? The stinks of the pollution gang. The stinks of the pollution gang. I can't read. I'm starting to get annoyed. I'm supposed to be moving. It's supposed to be movie night, man. Let's go get them back. I like that he's got like a little girlfriend. Charge a powerful dash. Kind of interesting. Down the drain. Alright, I'm gonna take a little break. So just hang tight for just a minute. I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second here. right. Now, let's see. Where do we leave off? Here. Down the drain. That's right. 50 roaches. There must be a lot of roaches. Are you a looter? Yeah, what's it to you? I don't like you. I just realized this guy's got really pronounced quads. Look at that. They look amazing. What are you boys doing? We quit vaping, so we come here to get some of the fumes. It's like vaping the sky. Well. Oh, I shouldn't have kicked that guy. Did you hear? Gookop is dead. What are we gonna do now? I'm thinking of joining the pollution gang. Or taking up lacrosse. Wow. Good luck. Oh, no. It'll be okay, buddy. Crime will go on without Gookop. Dot, dot, dot. Violent sobbing. Wow. I'm sorry, bro. Sorry, not sorry. Uh-oh. I'm trying to finish these cans so I could throw them on the ground. Littering might get me noticed by the pollution gang. You seem like you might be in trouble. Come on in. I wonder if I will actually die if I drink more of these. I want his body to like explode. Oh my gosh. My controller, probably can't hear it, but it's vibrating so hard. Whoa. That is a charge, man. That's like a superhero stomp. Like I feel like Superman flying through the wall with that. That's fun. Oh, I don't know why I thought I could kick through. Yeah. What's good about it too is that you don't even have to really hold it. You can even just tap it and still fly at them. Oh my gosh. It's like kind of better to do that than regularly kick now because this guy's getting it. Because it's harder for them to hit you. So like I never would have been able to zip right up to those guys if I didn't have that. Alright. Ready? 3, 2, One. I don't even remember what the challenges are, but I bet there's probably one to just get through the level doing that. Oh, I just realized I can't even imagine drinking an energy drink and doing that now. This is going to be insane. Now I see why this is a speedrunning game. This is like a game literally anybody can speedrun. Dang, see, I knew that was gonna explode. I literally just did the same exact thing. I just did it again. I gotta stop doing that. There we go. Oh no, that was alcohol. That's a whole different thing. They need to do one that makes you, like, really invincible. Like if you take, like, steroids or something. I don't know. Dang. It's always that part, too. Whoa. I got shot by, like, 3 different people all at the same time. That was actually really quick. For me, anyway. Oh, I didn't do the roaches. Dang. Kicked doors explode? That's kind of cool. Those are the detonators that the other level was talking about. That's cool. Alright, I'm gonna stop this right here. I want to test something out. And this is a little bit of a sneak peek into future streams. That is because my plan for these streams is I had a conversation with my 10-year-old, and he's just currently playing through Elden Ring right now, and I've been helping him. And I told him, because he's been talking about the Dark Souls franchise and how he wants to play those games and everything, I told him, if you can get through Elden Ring, If you can get through Elden Ring, I will play all of the Dark Souls games with you. Because my thing with him basically was, I need to know that you're going to stick it out. Because it is a hard game. And it's kind of it is the hardest game he's ever played. For sure. By a mile. So, my plan for these streams is to show off that journey of him playing through Dark Souls 1 and 2 and 3, and then if he wants to, we'll play Bloodborne 2, because he's already gone through most of Elden Ring. He's pretty much gone through most of the main, I guess you could say, storyline, and then he started the DLC. And I've played through the game. I played through Elden Ring twice. I played all the Dark Souls games, but I played through Elden Ring twice, and I'm on my second run of the DLC right now. So, I have played them all, so I'm fine with those games. I like those games a lot. So I know I'll stick it out, but I want him to stick it out. And so, I remember when I first played Dark Souls, I was not into those games at all. The most I would play was Skyrim, but I think like everybody back then played Skyrim. For me, I was more into Call of Duty and stuff like that. I'm one of those kind of gamers. I didn't play a lot of other games unless it was like a big deal, like the Spider-Mans and The Last of Us and stuff like that. Like exclusives I played, but day to day I usually would just play Call of Duty or whatever. Overwatch I played a lot too. So I was never super into Dark Souls. And then quite a few years ago, I played it with a good friend of mine, and he kind of exposed me to the franchise. And so after I played it, I learned they were really fun. They're really fun games to play. They're hard for sure, but not nearly as hard as people make them out to be. They're really not that bad. But anyways, so I want my son to stick it out. And if he sticks it out and he plays through them, I'll keep playing with him. And we'll look, as far as things go well, if he really likes those styles of games and wants to keep playing them, we could find other games. I know I need to play the Lords of the Fallen remake that came out a couple months ago. I started it and I played some of it, but I haven't finished it. That's the game I know me and him could play together. There's tons of Souls-like games being made, nowadays, all the time. And some of them aren't co-op, yeah, but, for the ones that are. And then if the streams do well, then we might play other things too. We're always taking recommendations on things to play. But as it stands right now, that's kind of my plan with what I think we should do. Because I think the people who like those games really like those games. I like those games. I really like those games. The people who like Elden Ring like Dark Souls. They just don't know about it, I think. More people know about Elden Ring than Dark Souls, for sure. So, we'll see how it goes. But there's tons of stuff to play. Tons of stuff to play. My list here is not very impressive. So, don't look at any of that, because it really is not that interesting. But, it's just a handful of things. But, anyways, so what I was initially wanted to do here is, let me see, where is it? I'm gonna go in here. I don't like the idea of having to play remote play. I prefer to play, you know, on the big screen. But for streaming purposes, this probably works out better, you know. And I can't speak for everybody else, but my connection with remote play has always been really good. I know there's a lot of people that say remote play is not good because it has there's so much latency problems with it, and the controller doesn't act up right. I've never had any of those problems, personally. And I actually, for a time, would play a lot of indie games on a Backbone, on my phone, and use the Backbone to play my PlayStation Remote Play. And I would play like games like Cult of the Lamb and stuff like that way. And I really liked it that way, personally. But well, this is what I was playing last. That game's fun too. Classic. Now, I know. Whoa, that's so bright. I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot. Elden Ring has that too, and then they just changed it when the DLC came out. They made it to where it was black and not white. Gosh, I'm just blinding myself. Now I know there's going to be people that ask why, and it really doesn't matter because nobody's watching right now, anyways. And nobody will probably go back and watch this whole thing. If you do, though, thank you. I appreciate it. But probably nobody will. Some people will probably ask, well, if you're playing through all the Souls games, why aren't you playing through Demon Souls first? And shut up, first of all. Don't ask me that question. But second of all, I don't know why. We could play through Demon Souls first, I guess. But I think it's because the way I look at it is like this. I guess we could play the original version of Demon Souls, which would kind of, and not the remake, which would kind of shut my thought about it out of the water. But the way I look at it is this. I like to think of Dark Souls like the franchise itself. Okay, the Dark Souls franchise itself. All 3 games. I like to think of Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 like the original trilogy of Star Wars. Okay? Now there's a lot of debate on which Star Wars movies you should start with. People bring this up all the time. They think you should start with the original trilogy. They think you should start with the prequels. I'm sure there's some freaks out there that think you should start with the sequels, the new trilogy. That would definitely be not the right way, but there's people that probably think that way. I digress. For me, the Dark Souls franchise is like the original trilogy. And I feel like all of the other games, including Demon Souls, because it has been remade, are now kind of like all this, like the side pieces. And I hate to make it sound like it sounds too bad, because Bloodborne is really good. Bloodborne is really freaking good. It should not be discounted at all. And so is Sekiro. All those games. Literally every game is really good. Like, I have no complaints. Even with the jankiness with like Dark Souls 1 and 2, like, I still like it because it's what Dark Souls is. You know what I mean? It's like the same way that like all of Bethesda's games have like a certain level of jank to them. You know, like Fallout and Skyrim and, you know, any Elder Scrolls game. Like, they have a certain level of jank because it's a Bethesda game. Dark Souls has that too. Like, it just has that feel of that's what it feels like. So, with that being said, though, I feel like the Dark Souls franchise is kind of where things started. You know what I mean? Like, it's not where things started historically, but where things started commercially, if that makes sense. Like, because I don't think Demon Souls did as good as the Dark Souls franchise has, I think that Dark Souls is like this fantasy version of Star Wars in a way. And even with Elden Ring, I feel like Elden Ring's popularity is only because it is the closest thing to Dark Souls. You know what I mean? Like, it's not totally different from Dark Souls. Yeah, it has a jump button. Yeah, there's a horse. Yeah, there's other elements that are not exclusively to Dark Souls or any of the other games that its own. Elden Ring makes it its own. However, again, I just feel like Dark Souls is where the franchise starts. It's the original source material. It's what they have built upon. And so because of that, I feel like it's the best of the best. I wouldn't say, if you asked me what my favorite games were, I wouldn't say like Bloodborne, like it's all three Dark Souls games are the best, and then Bloodborne and all those other ones. I go back and forth because there's times where I think Dark Souls 1 is the best. There's times where I think Dark Souls 3 is the best. In my mind, I think of all the games, I like Elden Ring the most. But it's not because I think Elden Ring is so much of a better game than all the other ones. It's just I like the fact that I can enjoy things more in Elden Ring because I'm taking my time. Because I'm taking my time exploring. Whereas I feel like in Dark Souls, it's almost like in all the other games, they're like kind of like level based, you know, especially when you talk about the bonfires. It's kind of like a level, you know, it's kind of like a classic level based system. Even though it is also kind of like an open world to a degree, but not really, you know. Whereas Elden Ring is, they do have those checkpoints, they do have those level points, you know, where you reach a new area that you couldn't have gotten to before. However, you can go back and you can explore and you can play the game tons of times and still not find things that you didn't find even the first two playthroughs. Like my son, when he played through it, he found a character that's a relatively small character, has nothing to do with really anything in the game, that I never even knew existed, and I played through the game twice. So I think the Zeldification, if you want to call it that, the breath of the wildification, that's a mouthful, of Dark Souls has made it the best it's ever been. Um, Whoa, that's loud. So I feel like starting with Dark Souls makes the most sense to me, anyway. Not everybody's gonna feel that way, and I understand, but that's what I'm going with. Also, because this is the first one I started with, so that's more so why, I think, than anything. I think I just really like this game and have a special spot in my heart for this one specifically. I mean, come on. That music is iconic. I hear it in my dreams sometimes, to be honest. Okay, I don't think I want to turn any of this off. Not to mention the amount of weird characters you can make in this game is like still to this day kind of crazy. Give my guy a ponytail. I'm gonna give him gray hair because he's an old man. Let's see. I usually like to go with either the Wanderer or the Warrior. No, the Wanderer or the Thief, actually. But I think I'm gonna go with the Wanderer. I think the Wanderer is just the best for dexterity purposes. I usually throw in the Master Key and give him like a large upper body. What should I name him? I'm gonna name him Bob. I don't know why that just came to me. Oh. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. The most important of all, light and darkness. I remember when I was first playing this game, I was terrified of that guy. I literally thought to myself, when I first watched this cutscene, I played this game, the first thing I thought is I'm gonna have a hard time with that guy, this boss fight. You also have to think too, like, when I first played this game, way back when in high school, which has been over, well, it's been a long time, but when I first played this game, I didn't really like these kind of games. I didn't really, you know. It was this game that got me into it. It's one of those things too where this game is really weird, but in a good way. Like, it's weird because it's different. It's not like any fantasy game you've ever played because of how mysteriously dark it is and how sad and hopeless the world is. Not a lot of games have that. Like, even in Skyrim, with all of the crazy world-ending things you're dealing with in that game, it's still like there's a comedy to it, you know. You know what I mean? And this game has a comedy to it too, but like that. Just dropping dead bodies right on top of you. This game has a comedy about it too, but just not in the same way. It's very mature, like very serious. Even though we make jokes about it, like the Let Me Soloer guy of being totally naked and being able to be really fast and all that stuff. And I have a feeling that I don't know, on my screen, it doesn't look, I don't think it looks like that for you guys, but on my screen it looks like not very bright. Here, let me look at the, I think I'm gonna add it one more time. Big old boy. So also the reason why I'm playing some of this right now and not waiting for my son is because if you've ever played this game, anybody who played this game would know, it takes a while before you get to the point where you can summon each other and help each other in their world. However, once you get it, you can help each other through pretty much most of the game. And so I have not gotten to that part yet. He has. He actually is at that part because I had him try this game out after he was like really into Elden Ring. I had him try it out like a couple months ago, and he's played kind of a lot of it. He's at least got to the Solaire part, where he's gotten the white soapstone, which is what you need to get people into your world or to join somebody else's world. Equip the shield. Forgot that button does like a dodge thing. Got the scimitar. How do you say that? Is it scimitar? 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 I don't know. I have no idea. I just don't realize, can you imagine how fulfilling it would be if you were that guy and found out that basically you helping us out is what made us reach to the heights that we did and be able to kill all the mini bosses and stuff that you kill in this game. It's pretty crazy. Alright, let's see if I can get this boss in the first go. See if I still got it in me. Boom. Boom, first try. Haven't lost a step yet. Alright, time to get carried away. Alright, I think this is where we're going to stop for right now. I think I'll probably play a little more, maybe tomorrow. I'm thinking, I'm not sure, probably in the morning sometime. Maybe we'll see. Alright, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Have a good day, or evening, or wherever you are. Be safe out there. Alright.